Hey, welcome Seed Savers Club. This is Casey with Snake River Seed Co-op. We're so glad to have you. This is our very first video we're doing for the Seed Savers Club, so we'll see how it goes from here. I wanted to welcome you to the wonder of seed saving by telling you that although there are absolutely ways that you can be a seed saver that does everything by the book and you follow all the rules and you end up with pure seeds, as a home gardener, that is not necessarily the only or the best way that you need to do this. So while I might teach seed saving classes for people who are growing seeds professionally or like for the co-op as producers for the co-op, I might tell them to follow all this rigid set of rules. But for you guys, I want to encourage you to just have a really good time with your seed saving, because this is where home gardeners and small scale amateurs, we are the people who have created all the biodiversity that exists in the world today. So the culinary biodiversity. So we needn't be scared. We can jump in and have a good time with our seed saving. So I wanted to, just in terms of, you all have a copy of our seed saving zine, and the way that we like to teach seed saving is through the Quick 6 program. So we talk about 6 questions you want to ask and answer in order to be a good seed saver. So I'm going to just start with the first question, which is about open pollinated seeds. So as we are starting to plan our gardens for seed saving this year, I would encourage you to think about starting with open pollinated varieties instead of hybrid seeds. And the value in doing that is, if you were to want to save pure seed exactly following all the rules, if you start with open pollinated seeds and you isolate correctly and you do all the things you're supposed to do, you will end up with something that grows reliably true to type. It'll look like its parents looked, and you'll feel really successful next year when you plant your seeds. If you were to save seed off of a hybrid that you grew this year and you planted that out next year, you would end up with what Bill McDormand calls Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. So in that case, you're worrying about it'll be any sort of combination of genetic traits. And so I would encourage you to seek out open pollinated varieties for your seed saving work this year instead of hybrids. All of our Snake River Seed Co-op seeds are open pollinated because we want you to save your seeds off of our seeds. And there's nothing wrong with hybrids. They're not GMOs or anything like that. They won't come true to type if you try to save them and replant them next year. And so let's leave it there for today. We're going to follow back up with a few more videos about how to do this kind of garden planning for seed saving. But this is a great welcome. So we're really glad to have you. Thank you so much for supporting the co-op and embarking on an interesting lifetime of intrigue and wonder with your seed saving.